Hey, how's it going, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about why I think everybody should be a teacher for at least 1 year. Before we get started, let's get some drone shots so I can show you how our apartment complex looks from the sky. I think everybody should be a teacher at least for 1 year is that I learned 3 things throughout my teaching career that I think a lot of people take for granted or they just don't really understand. So these are the 3 main things that I learned during my teaching career. So the first thing I learned as a teacher is patience. I'm a pretty chill, laid-back person. That's just my type of personality. I kind of go with the flow, and I'm pretty laid-back most of the time. So I feel like that helped me out a lot, but being a teacher really does test your patience. There are some moments where there are some classes that really did test out my patience. I'm not gonna point them out. Alright guys, just take a seat real quick.
Is this recording?
I got one quick announcement. Nah, I'm just kidding though. I really do appreciate what I learned as a teacher for being patient, because that has really helped me out in my personal life as well. So there's some times where Marissa and I are kind of butting heads sometimes, and that patience that I learned as being a teacher really does help me out sometimes, because sometimes I can just kind of lay back or fall back and just be like, okay, like let's take this one step at a time, and it just really does help out. So the second thing I learned while being a teacher is kind of overcoming your own insecurities. I know it's kind of weird to say. When I was younger, I always thought that there was a certain age where just everything kind of falls into place and like you just know what you're doing and all this stuff. Because when I was younger, I would look at grown-ups like, wow, they really know what they're doing and they got their life together and all this stuff. During my year as a high school science teacher, I noticed that a lot of people, there's never really a moment in time where everything just kind of falls into place and you're just like, no, you're just 100% sure on everything. I think no one ever reaches that point, but it kind of comes off as that sometimes, because people kind of just look like they know what they're doing, but most of the time, I'm going to be completely honest with you, a lot of people might look like they have everything together, but that might not always be the case. So I kind of learned that just kind of hanging out with the other teachers also. We're just all kind of learning as we're going and just kind of growing and just trying to improve ourselves. So that was one of my main insecurities when I was younger, and I still is one of my insecurities, because I still don't really know what I'm doing. And it's kind of funny to say, but now I kind of almost like that I don't really know what I'm doing. Well, like I have an idea, like I like making videos and I'm trying to start this business with Marissa, but there's never really a point in time where like, all right, yes, I got everything, like all my ducks in a row and I know exactly what I'm doing with my life. I think people just kind of learn as they go and just kind of continue to grow that way. So kind of hanging out with the other teachers, that's what I learned, and that was pretty cool. The third thing that I learned as being a teacher that I think is probably the most important was just kind of being around and getting to know my students. That was definitely the best part of being a teacher, and I'm not gonna lie, that was the main reason why I stayed for that whole year. I was able to build those relationships with my students and kind of see what they were into and seeing what their dreams and their aspirations in life and their goals, and that kind of motivated me to pursue my own thing as well at the end of the year. So just kind of being with my students, kind of growing with them and just being there for them. There were some times where we had good times and it was pretty funny, and then there were some times that were really sad and emotional, and just being with my students really helped me out a lot, and I learned a lot from them. 100% appreciate that, and I always kind of carry that knowledge that I learned from being a teacher in my everyday life. So then that's kind of what I'm trying to do with these YouTube videos. I'm trying to teach you. It's kind of weird, like even though I stopped being a teacher, I still like to teach, and I know that sounds weird, but I'm trying to teach you just kind of as I'm going what things can help you to become more successful or meet more people. I'm not saying like I'm the most successful person out there, but just being able to try and not give up and kind of not caring about what other people think about you and just putting yourself out there, that's a huge step that a lot of people don't even take. I think it was about a month ago, one of my students actually reached out to me because she needed a reference for a thing that she was applying for, and I was more than happy to kind of email her back, and she just needed some information, and I'm like, yes, of course, anything that I can do to help you guys grow and achieve your goals, I'm more than happy to help you out. Every single one of my students. So it doesn't even matter if you were that trouble kid, you guys know who you were, and even if you were like my best students, like you guys know who you were as well. If you guys need any help, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me, you can DM me on Instagram. Here's my Instagram thing, or you can just comment in the comments below and just reach out to me any way possible. If you're having an issue or if you have an idea and you don't really know how to start, I'll be more than happy to try to help you out, because I'm here for you guys, because I'm here trying to learn as much as I can, and I'm here to teach you as much as I'm learning. Alright guys, so with that being said, I'll see you guys next week, and take it easy.